Seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Mirana.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
The next label play.
The next level play.
Friends, let us skirmish.
哎，队友呢？
队友嘞？
哎，队友呢？队友呢？哎，队友呢？
队友嘞？
哎，队友呢？队友呢？
队友呢？
Radiant team pick.
Ultimate!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Beastmaster!
来，你打我呀！来，你打我呀！
10 seconds remaining.
10억짜리 꿈의 고기! 15억짜리 꿈의 고리!
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Blade.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
10억짜리 구매고기 15억짜리 구매고기
The next label
The
play.
next label
哎
play.
哎，队友呢？
队友呢？
哎，队友呢？队友呢？
队友呢？
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Chief.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Treant Protector.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back.
Drow Ranger.
Dire team back. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Queen of pain. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. You may now select your heroes. You hurt the ones you love.
Another triumph.
You need to
Could be
work on your
worse.
skill.
Oh, wait, no, it
Like
couldn't.
us.
Prepare
Silence
for
off Brile
battle.
can definitely blow up that Lina. Lina's not the type of hero that will go for anything like. I mean, in some ways, it's an elegant solution, and the fact that you want to build a Yule's End. Try to, you know, give your mana movement speed set up for LSA, but still very scary for the side of Quincy, not just for the Lina, other heroes.
The only one who doesn't
Another
automatically
triumph.
Wanna play with fire?
SS and not happy that magic is
30 seconds to battle.
The happy wind ginger here. Oh, they immediately spot out that ward. MSS is like, I feel very targeted right now, and I feel like I might be dead. You should, yeah. Owie coming forward with the Nature's Graph will separate. Don't manage to go and land the arrow, though, unfortunately. So they'll turn their attention over to SVG. A little bit of a split. Owie grabbing up the rune. Takes a little bit from MSS, but the Frost Arrow's over on SVG. Slowing him down a bit, but again, these are some big, tanky, beefy boys over here, so... Take a little harass, and that's that.
Let's see if Lelis can trying to trouble. So far, this doesn't start.
I mean, he's level 1. It's pretty difficult, right? Got so much slow coming out from Owie and HFN together.
He's very clearly looking. But the range problem is very real. Gets in the... Doesn't care. All he needs to do is secure it.
He's having a little alone time in the jungle here. Man, Owie just punches so hard. Forces the wind out of MSS. Fast. Quiet start. Both of these teams up, and MoonMeander doing the best he can to be very annoying, as a MoonMeander does. Steal himself the range creep. Easy peasy. Damage, but he does have the boots online already. Okay with this, he's got what he needs.
Got himself. Well, something should be done about these creep. Still. Either, you know, put it back in ice, or clearly they're gonna outsmart you every time, or make it impossible. None of this you get to trade a couple of times.
I don't know, I feel like it's such a cool thing in Dota to be able to do it.
It is, and depending on who you ask, that's either great for the diversity played, or it removes the ability of actual offlaners, as in offlane heroes, to compete with heroes that can be played in the offlane if you can pull creeps. There's a big
Interesting one. A lot of harass here from Quinn, as expected. At 9-1 on Brile, and again, so not a great lane here for much range on Quinn at that point. Okay, so anytime that Brile gets a little too close to the creep wave, he immediately gets punished for it, and
the range on Dagger is time Brile wants to throw it in. At least as Quinn. But it is going to get better as time goes.
Around here. Do you think it's funny that Owie and MSS have just have their own little, like, support feud going on here the entire time, and kind of letting Lelis and HFN deal? I'm here with... Doesn't have the arrow right now. Not gonna be making plays over in the mid lane. Living armor coming in hot though for Brile. Keep him alive, has that bottle online too.
And he's going to be better at the rune control. So this is where at the very burying himself back. That was
very close. Bottle though. 4-minute runes coming up. Yeah, that Wind Ranger is missing, so might try to make a play on Bryle if that rune spawns in the bottom. And you can see the Ogre also making his own rotation. Moon trying to ensure that they'll be able to protect the top, but it is in fact bottom, so be able to grab himself that up. Nemesis making his way over, but again, they have the vision, they know he was on the way, they pinged it out, so Bryle just off
Invisibility.
very defensively. Nice keyword here.
You should be honored I deigned you with my
as well as
presence.
this. Well, cases like this, well, Quinn's just wailing on him.
Yeah, if he has a 6, he's totally
Radiant's
dead here.
middle tower is under attack.
Fight just yet. MoonMeander's gonna happily take some of the... Gonna back off, he wants to get the 5-minute rune.
Great for both of these fours, by the way, is that both of the
Prize is mine.
Scuffle down here in the bottom lane as Owie was going for rune and does manage to succeed in it. And a long time, it's like 5 minutes, we still haven't had the first blood yet.
has been close.
Yeah.
So
Mine's burning.
possibilities.
Dire's courier has been killed.
As well as HFN over. Good shackle with follow-up stomp.
Moon murders SVG's courier yet again. Has this, he must have like killed his mother or something the way that he runs after him all the...
Radiant's
Measured, very quiet. Bottom lane though, looks like Owie might be the first blood, although he's able to juke around and he does have himself a healing salve. They might have dove a little bit too far here though, as HFN follows up with that multi-shot. Owie's just absolutely fine. He's able to walk away.
Wastes a lot of time as well.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Doesn't particularly love that, but he does have a couple of the Wraith bands at least. Sonic Wave, and they've got the Lagoon.
Solo level.
Back. Towards the bottom, it seems.
Illusion.
Trying to go and take some stacks, hoping me else.
Owie?
It's Owie things, man. God, with that immortal, or the what is that? Yeah, that's an immortal, right?
Yeah.
The little Odama. Just sounds so funny when he's running around. Sounds like he's shaking little maracas, like in the Korok. Top lane though, looks like they are trying to get in a position as you patient up.
Tech.
Radiant's
Right,
courier
I think
has been killed.
They want. But that was on the way out.
He's already got his treads. It's a whole lot of nothing. Like, I don't want to say a whole lot of nothing, but it's just not the aggression that I'm used to seeing. All right, MoonMeander poking again. They still don't know that Owie's here, although they probably have some suspicions, right? Open up with the Nature's Grabs. I've got the Roar, Arrow, a dead SVG. So there's our first blood at almost 8 minutes in. YawaR's like, thank God it's not me. See you later, SVG. Thank you for your service.
He has 3 levels in con. By hit up, I do mean hit.
Literally. Miles very happy. He's found himself a regen rune. But both of these mids have been very static. I haven't seen them rotations. Rising.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I mean, in case of Delina, it's a bit like just because farm up that side camp, then pressure tower and Brow's on here. Brow is here though. You pressure him instead.
Kyle, not realizing that there's more people here, does manage to go blink behind the tower. You can see MSS and SVG getting to position. Shackle comes through. Lagoon of Blade, and that's a dead Queen of Pain. TP does come out from HFN. It's a little late though, but they might be able to turn this back around, get the kill over onto Quinn as they manage to stun him up. MoonMeander looking for this opening here. Quite have enough follow-up though to take down Quinn. HFN, he still really would like to get this. Has a frost arrow, but MSS and SVG still standing nearby. There's gonna be a stun being thrown out there. The LSA too trying to get those stacks up, followed up with some of that beautiful star torment. And this is not looking good for HFN. He's gonna just try to put out as much damage as possible, but the living armor isn't strong enough to deal with that many heroes and that much damage. Trial, though, he's back, is more than happy to try to get himself a kill on SVG. Goes, throws out that bloodlust on the tower. At the very least, knows he's going down, so might as well get his spells off. KheZu trying to wrap around here, hoping they can find something. The arrow gets tossed out, still scouting, but the rest of the side of Quincy crew has backed off.
Altogether, that move looks really good. They maybe overdid it a bit with the
Radiant structures
on the
are
mid lane. Look at
fortified.
these 3D wards. They've
Dire's middle
invested
tower
in the
is under
towers.
attack.
This tower belongs to them,
Radiant's
Kips.
bottom tower is under
There'll be no
attack.
sneaking up on them. O'Brien going for the jump here over onto Quinn with that slow. Have to try to go use the LSA. Lands on two. They've got the center. They've got the zoo. They're going for a really hard dive here with the Sonic Wave. One more punch. It's Owie2000 who gets himself the kill. SVG rotating over, does manage to take down the Centaur. Whose mango tree was that? Oh, it is Queen of Pains. All right. I wasn't sure if the power shot. It always feels bad when someone else can take your neutral items.
Take that.
They don't drop when you're there.
That's true. Heading off to the triangle. How is our friend YawaR doing? Okay here.
At last.
Top of the network.
Search, yeah, unhampered by say a random death. Over position. I do think that there you could see that HFN quite a move you. I can agree with the expected smart move, but hanging around in that corner.
Them bait SVG. They have the vision.
Radiant's
Or from MoonMeander, turn around with an arrow. In comes HFN. He's going to be able to go collect himself a kill. Out, they might try to grab that Lena.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Already vacated the premises. Might be able to find MSS though too. They do more, but no blink on KheZu. So satisfied with just a little bit of an invasion here.
Choking off ability for this Lena. Look at that, she's running around in her own base on full health and mana. Doesn't quite know where to go right now. But you want to kind of triangle. Do well.
That is one of the problems, is that Lena doesn't have any forms of escape.
Is under attack.
Hard when you're on the ropes here. Try to go for the shackle over onto MoonMeander. He's just gonna look away.
So Lelis is getting close to his blade, and that's the point where Quincy up until that.
Opium come. Maybe to find the Lena. Someone's got to be in that triangle if YawaR's not there. But they've already backed off. They can smell it. Something doesn't seem right. In fact, they use a scan on the side, but don't.
So at the very least, this gives get their
Regeneration.
wards down in the jungle. They know aggressive wards right now. Going to have
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Surprised to see us
Radiant's top tower
very, very
is
short.
under attack.
Going in the mid
Dire's
lane.
bottom tower is under attack.
everything's normal. Good to see here. Just farming the top jungle.
Yeah. Nope.
He's always been.
Radiant's middle tower
Always. I
is
do
under
like the way they're
attack.
positioned though. Look at MoonMeander.
Dyer's courier
Without
has
the
been
arrow.
killed.
Lena TPing out though. There's the blink forward though, showing it off. They get the jump immediately over onto here. They'll follow up. They'll get the kill onto Bryle. The roar comes out. It's just a little bit too late, but they do have the Moonlight Shadow. And all they have right now are sentries, so it looks like they're not going to be able to grab anyone else. Really needing that dust.
And this Metamorphosis from YawaR is not going to... But at the very least, they get that kill over on Bryle and watch these.
KheZu, he stayed around a little bit too long.
Wow!
I guess he wanted to grab it.
Bit of a fight breaking out on Quinn. Bryle still working on getting that orchid. A bit away from it too, so having the impact I think he'd like to have just yet, but
that's okay. Problem is just that's really all about the vision. Well, pretty much any great.
this is nice though for YawaR. He has finished up that Manta style, so the orchid not going to be a problem for him as long as he holds island stop.
It's very necessary.
An invasion coming out from Quinn and MSS. They're moving together, but the Boars and the Hawk will scout them. The movement coming down. Again, has Roar, but doesn't have a Blink Dagger, so easy for him. It's on its way. He's getting closer to it. This lady should be able to walk away from this.
It's not like Quinn and walk there though. Let someone come. They're just buying time.
They have so much Blink and Owie grabbing dagger. KheZu's working on it. And they are the big tanky boys. They'll be throwing their bodies up front, so they out the damage.
Back into ball.
Dire are scanning.
They use a scan too. They know KheZu's there.
Yeah. Delay on the blink.
Is indeed. They open up with the Yules, followed up with the LSA. They manage to go and they get off the Moonlight Shadow, but they have dust this time. So KheZu's dead. They'll even go and use the Overgrowth. I am not quite sure about that, Owie, but Bryle coming in manages to land 3 over here onto the Sonic Wave. They need a little bit more damage, and they'll be able to go. They take down Quinn. MSS, though, looking for the Shackle. Will be able to go and land, but the arrows coming out here from HFN, just throwing them out left and right. They clean up on this little gang squad, and they're still looking for more.
I think that Quincy crew was surprised about it over back up fast. Here they are, and Orchid
Didn't
is
consider that.
Dyer's
Oh, the
bottom
jump forward from
tower is
Lelis,
under
but
attack.
still hasn't been able to go and take down Bryle. They've got a decent amount of damage. Lelis goes for the double edge, but no, he's not going to be able to do it. He's going to get taken out as YawaR now trying to just man fight. Went and popped that Metamorphosis, but the rest of the side of Cr4zy, they're so mobile, and they just didn't have the lockdown available this time, so living armor will get Bryle back up to health very quickly. MoonMeander, of course, has that mech. Do they go back in? The arrow landing over onto SVG. They're considering it. They're bringing the center over, looking for the stop. They'll be able to go get it tied up over to the tree with the shackle. LSA will take it down.
Really like to hit it. I'm not sure they can do that because the drow's around. YawaR has to fail every time.
The prize
Oh, comes out from the side of Cr4zy. Orchid is completed for the Queen of Pain. YawaR is already realizing which way the wind blows. Realizing nobody's showing. Alright, this is a Roche for them. They have the Overgrowth. They gotta get over there really fast, and they do. Oh, they have the vision. They know they're in the pit. It's a little bit suspect. And you can see some of them moving out, getting into a defensive position. They need to make sure that Lelis can't get the jump in. Enter again, another power shot, giving them some vision. They've got that one creep here, trying to just cancel out any sort of blinks that might be coming in. And they do manage to secure themselves the Aegis. So HFN have the first Aegis of the game at 18 minutes.
Sharp again. Going to have his mantle style pretty much right as well. Blood tank was possibly.
Control items, tier 2's dropping right now. I'll comb through the jungle, grab themselves their items, and then it looks like probably make some plays here for this.
And once again, Quincy crew look like they're perhaps answering pressure a little bit. Very bunched up right now. To have some aggressive vision. So they have more space.
Ben? Very ballsy here. They use the Moonlight Shadow. They jump right in. But again, these Frost arrows followed up with Brawl. They just blow up Lelis. He is down for the count. And they're hunting, hoping maybe they can find themselves a Quinn, maybe find themselves an SVG. Anyone here. KheZu starting to get ready. He does have the Roar available, but isn't choosing to use it as they do just manage to go grab themselves SVG, and they're jumping back. MSS, though the arrow's just a little bit too late. Quinn hiding in the tree line here. Does have himself a Shadow Blade. They don't have the vision on him, and it looks like they'll be able to go get YawaR out just in the nick of time, but they don't have a creep wave here for this bottom tower. They'll be forced back. They'll have to go pick up some bounty runes and maybe find another objective.
It's very unfortunate that Descent no scenario where he does that. I guess he feels that needs, but it just also disables them from fighting afterwards because they have no more vision on this Drow Ranger, no way to
Dire's middle tower
connect any
is under
spells on
attack.
it. And offensive
Dire's structures are fortified.
Power shot.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The only way that they're able to push out some of these waves. Although Quinn, though, with that Shadow Blade, I don't believe they've noticed it yet because I haven't seen any sentries get dropped here. Positioning, they've already gone. They popped them onto LSA. Is going to be coming out here. They should be able to blow up. But KheZu follows up with a beautiful roar despite everything. Lelis going in for that double hook stuff, and they're going to try to run away, but they can't because they're just held into place. The Sonic Wave comes out. Lelis will fall. Bryle's going to get thrown up into the air, and look at, they just can't do anything. They're forced back again. You don't have your Centaur. Your SVG already killed. You have an Aegis still on HFN.
Radiant's
God, that roar was perfect.
I feel like Quinn should drop the Laguna Blade regardless
Radiant's
if
top tower is under
Drow
attack.
has an Aegis or not, because we're holding it now, but the problem is that the Drow still gets to play this aggressive and this far up, just be holding that Aegis. At the very least you could lighten the load by getting that Aegis out of the way. It's a tough call.
I feel like it's so hard for Quinn to get a lot of things done because, you know, a lot of it has to do with just the sheer mobility coming out from the side of Cr4zy, right? You've got the Marauder, you've got the leaps, you've got the built-in blink on your Queen of Pain. You've got blinks picked up over on Beastmaster and Treant Protector. It's just too hard for Quinn to get much done, unfortunately. So usually he's the one that's popping off. He's the one who's making the plays. He's being aggressive. He's making the space for YawaR. I mean, this double damage rune is going to help a little bit, but it just feels like he's not enough by himself. Right? You know, and that's not to say MSS hasn't been landing some really nice shackles, but it just feels like Cr4zy is just a little bit faster. They have a little bit better of a lineup to take the fight to them. BG running for his life now, so is the rest of the team. Manages to land the Fire Blast, but they'll turn right back around again, and that's another kill for HFN. So he's looking very good right now. They don't manage to go and grab MSS. He's able to get out, and Quinn, again, just fleeing, using that Shadow Blade. Doesn't want to be here.
Ward there. That was very close. The biggest problem that Quincy has right now is that they don't have a front line that can stand against him. They have no way. If they could stand, or if they could pose a PS threat towards Cr4zy instead, then you could also have Quinn doing what, well, you want him to do. Be that glass cannon on the backline. But there is no way for him to do that right now with dying.
Radiant are scanning.
If he dies, the damage is gone. And there is no way.
Yeah, I mean,
if he doesn't get involved, they also don't win the fight. It's very much a catch-22.
Double damage.
well, Lelis doing the best that he can. He has been landing some fantastic stomps, but they don't have the follow-up, and it almost feels like the immediate just reinitiate. Oh no, Lelis, the silence, the roar, and a couple clicks coming out from Bryle. Still gonna be KheZu who gets the final hit, but that is their big beefy tanky boy that is needed. And without him on the map, a lot scarier for the side of Quincy.
And with all these waves out, very hard for an assassination. Quinn's going to try for it though.
I don't know about this, Quinn. Okay.
Well, land it.
He'll land it. He should be able to use the Laguna Blade here, but held into place. Oh, he still manages to leap away with the living armor. He just waits too long. Oh, and in comes Cavalry. Yeah, they'll follow up. SVG is absolutely toast. Bryle's on a killing spree. Look at YawaR. He's trying everything he can, and he's doing a decent amount of damage, but he can't stand toe-to-toe with Bryle and with HFN. As now Quinn forced back, he cannot stand toe-to-toe. They're still hunting. They're looking. Can they grab them in time? There's a net being thrown out from the creep. MSS trying to run away. A nice gust comes out from HFN, plus all that slow. Then there's going to be a little bit more. Oh my goodness. MSS is just gone.
The Drow have one less enemy now.
What a fight. Beautiful.
Absolutely. It's very rough for YawaR though, because he's doing everything right, but that's just
Radiant's
it's
bottom
Drow, and I
tower is
wasn't
under attack.
kidding when I said that if you want to pick a first Terrorblade, you gotta be very ready for one of the 3 counter picks.
Add another to the
Drow
tally.
from getting this game, but this time
God, I love this dynamic duo of Bryle and Moon. Together, KheZu too. These three players just have so much synergy, and they just have such a good sense of where they need to be. Very impressed by MoonMeander in particular too.
yeah,
tournament.
there's something impishly joyful about the way in which causes as much chaos as he just looks like he's really enjoying himself in a bit of that Techies player way, you know? It's like, haha.
Techies players. All right, Quincy
Some
Crew,
of
they're
my
gonna come.
best friends are Techies players.
I'm so sorry. I need to find you better friends. I failed you as a friend. But they have to get pushed back. This living armor plus the fortification. Much, and look, the beeline.
Haste.
They want to intercept them. I don't think they're going to be fast enough, though. Unless maybe Stream Protector is keeping tabs on. He has the overgrowth. You've got the blink over on Bryle any second. Just wants to make sure that YawaR is not going to be able to run away here.
Oh, and there's this
Split off. They cut down the trees. Bryle finds himself MSS, but does manage to still be able to go pin him to the tree. So the rest of the side of Quincy Crew should be able to survive, and they are just going to end up losing MS.
only lane hit was such a... We call it the standard smoke from Cr4zy, but the speed with which they execute.
Radiant's bottom tower is
And
under
it now means
attack.
that, well, if they would have also managed to grab the right here, they would have... Instead,
Look at the...
occupied it.
buffs that they're able to place on H. Press the extra. Alright, maybe they can make some plays on Moon. It's going to be a stomp and a nice pick-off. They finally get a little bit of revenge here on the side of Quincy. This is ridiculous, Kips. Look at the score. 18-6, 11k net worth lead for Cr4zy. I don't think anybody was expecting this.
I certainly was not.
I love it. I love to see competition. I did not want to stop.
Radiant are scanning.
By God, are they giving me one hell of a game here.
Basically, we're pretty worried about that. That's what finals have to reflect for.
Standing on the high ground. Good position. There's a nice double damage rune over.
Is under attack.
Bait trying to get up. But look at this. HFN just doesn't care. HFN's in the bottom lane. It's a little bit suspect here, considering that no one is showing on the map.
Dire's bottom
like they're headed over near the Roche pit. are moving a little bit funny here. They can't quite decide what they want to do. They do have plenty of scouting, though. Got them on the side. They'll take down that sentry ward. Find themselves a craggy coat.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
KheZu is hell out of him with it. He's got vision every single time.
The gem, too. Look at it, just feels like Quincy's so scared to engage, though.
Should be. They only get one shot. I think if you lose the fight here, it's game. And this draw is BKB. So, can't even reliably jump.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Playing very tight right now. Like you said, KheZu just being so annoying. This hero giving them so much information.
Top tower is under attack.
Summons using Palm of the Dominator creep, just trying to find out all the information that they can.
They're going.
Position, yeah, again, they do have a gem over on KheZu. Casual arrow tossed out. Will be sidestepped. Jump forward though immediately with the BKB. Ryle, he wants this kill. Can they grab him in time? They use the roar. They want to just evaporate Quinn. And by God, they'll be able to do it. Now Lelis trying to run away immediately. That's not quite pushing back everybody. The buyback comes out from Quinn. He's not ready to quite give this up just yet.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Roar was used. They still hold on to the overgrowth, and they could go into the pit if they wanted. The illusion thrown in. They suspect something as they smoke up themselves. They know that the BKB is down, but they still have a BKB over here up and running over on HFN. They go into the triangle, immediately smokes in a break. They land an arrow over onto MSS. The leap forward by Lelis. These are too slow though, as they're able to go push them back. And that smoke from Quincy, not effective. Owie, waiting patiently. They do manage to go and land over onto HFN. They have to keep him alive a little bit longer, but they're able to be able to take him down finally. So down goes the Drought Ranger. They've got their eyes now over onto MoonMeander, but he's got his own mules. He's going to try to buy a little bit more time. Has to leap forward. Has to be careful near those trees. We'll turn back around, land a couple of these Starstorms, followed up with some of the axes. The slows coming out from Owie is looking so goddamn good right now. And he still has the overgrowth, but they want to try to use it. He'll go pop it over here onto the side, but they'll find the opening over onto Brawl. They'll get the kill, and they'll follow up. They drop the gem. Buyback coming out though from Brawl. He wants to be a part of this. Owie hiding over into the tree line. KheZu has absolutely momentum left, but they do have the BKB over on the Brawl, but they're doing too much damage to him. He needs help. He needs to do something to keep him alive, and he goes. He blinks himself away. It looks like Owie now will fall. SVG to pop. Lelis finds the stop over onto Brawl. That living armor is not going to keep you alive this time, so that is a dieback on the Queen of Pain.
Oh, and that was also unnecessary. The only thing that needs to happen for the entire thing to turn around is for Drought just to press her BKBs when she's walking into that high ground. And she's disrespectful.
It's just too cocky.
Under attack.
It is. Yes, and I can't believe we're seeing that crazy actually amount of control show before. I mean, they know that this is a draft and they've been feeling really good about it. Just need to be easy, and that is what they completely
Never go out.
Radiant's top tower.
Oh, no, the jump forward immediately trying to burst down YawaR, and they go. They use the Eul's. Quinn trying to get his position here. They're looking for the shackle. YawaR taking a decent amount of damage, but Quinn again. Lelis jumping into the pit. They actually lined up 3 of them as they just hold them into place. Are they going to be able to just wipe them down? HFN, he's got the BKB, but he has no life still. He's going to go down here as MoonMeander now held into place. He also falls. Lelis sitting at almost no health, 170 something hit points, as the rest of the side of Cr4zy are forced to just run away.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What is this?
Owie, my friend. Do you know how close death is on your doorstep?
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's
They have
middle
gem on
tower
Lelis.
is under attack.
Might have been able to look at this, just casually
Radiant's
tossing
middle
out
tower has fallen.
Dragon Slaves, trying to keep up the fiery soul axe.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What a
Radiant
stomp from Lelis,
structures
though.
are fortified.
Beautiful.
But he also gets set up for that opportunity.
True.
Gently.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
You want this triple stop? They're all in the pit.
Come and get it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Got some BKBs picked up. We have one on KheZu now, so that's helpful. But we also got a, I
Radiant's
think,
bottom tower
Link
is
headed
under
out for
attack.
MSS, so his position.
Aghanim Scepter in for that Centaur. As well as that, Alina now has an Aegis, finally not going to be afraid to go in.
I mean, she might be a little afraid, but she's definitely going to be better about it.
Definitely. This is the point where it's going to be hard for... They have 2 damage in Growl and Ancient, but 3 possible target cores.
I guess the scary thing is the fact that HFN's so much more room to grow, right? If you loot items.
Oh yes. Like, let's face it, KheZu did their best
Radiant's
to grow
bottom
right there,
tower
but
is under
with
attack.
the matchup of the Drow into the Terrorblade, he needs to throw another time. This game is still... I can't say that it's
Radiant's
still
bottom
comfortable
tower
because
is
obviously their morale took a big hit, their waves are not pushed out anymore, and it's not as safe as before to do it. So they are definitely under pressure in this, but this game is fairly back.
KheZu has to play with a little bit more discipline. Way back here again. They do have the Aegis on the Lelis, so they want to siege as much as possible. There's going to be the Metamorphosis coming out from YawaR as well. Got the Bloodlust. They'll go. They'll get the Roar off. They need to burst him down very quickly though. As Bryle though jumping onto the back lines here does get the Sun Wave up, but he's taking too much damage here from Quinn. He's got to run. The BKB just barely keeping him alive as they just go to town over here on the side, but they don't have enough damage. They can't stand toe to toe with them. Lelis though, look at these frost arrows. They have to be careful though. BKB is no longer available over onto HFN. It has gone down, and they have all of these daggers as they're just trying to just burst them down, keep pushing them down. They do finally manage to take down YawaR, and will take down Quinn. That's his first life. Aegis coming up next. KheZu trying to get into position, growling, making sure that he doesn't have anyone to run to, and this Quinn, he just doesn't have the HP. He's a glass cannon. So the BKB, it's cute. It keeps him alive a little bit longer so they can't stun him, but they just have too much damage, Kips.
They do, but you can see when all 3 of the cores of Quincy crew are up on that high ground, it was very hard for Quinn for a while, and definitely fighting into that Crimson Guard as well. Not fun for all those range. But once that is over, and once the first heroes have to back out and spread out, it becomes way easier to focus down here. Or if he gets unlucky getting hit by these Drow Ranger shots, the butterfly doesn't.
Wasn't even able to get off Sunder. Like, that's how fast they just mowed through him. Right, well, Lelis
is under attack.
What can you do, my friend? How do you keep them off of your buildings? You're the only core that's up right now. Look at the way that they're spread out. They know that they can't afford to let him get another triple stomp. Dodging around. Your tower taken out. Are grouped up pretty close, but again, if Lelis jumps on that, he is going to have some issues here. As they'll turn their attention now over to the top tower. Yes, I can understand that for sure. And we still have the overgrowth, so you can see Owie getting into position off to the side. If they can find this open engagement. Very happy that's going to be 4 buildings down, though, as the top and the mid fall. And it looks like they've had enough because HFN's already TP'd back down to this bottom wave. He wants to get farmed up. He wants to get himself some more items. And he figures the rest of his team should be absolutely fine over here for now.
I would have liked it if they had had some left to place here, but out, so they have to evacuate the inside of the map without leaving it. Unless they're going to stand right here. Is YawaR going to...
With the arrow?
Yeah, that's worth flying.
Lane's pushed in now, bottom, little bit shoved towards the bottom, but then you know that they want to play top here. They want to make sure that the next time that Roche is up, they will be the ones in control. They will be the ones getting all of his goodies.
And it's crazy. They're not too letting a wave push in.
Shadow.
Mine at last.
Roche. About another minute and a half or so. Could be longer. The leveler found, though, here by the Lena. That's a...
But in order for him to use it, have to...
Get to the base?
Probably have to get to the base, yes. The attack speed's not exactly...
How they don't want to give up being in the top area because they know if they go to the bottom to try to push out, most likely Roche will respawn and it's going to take too long for them to get back.
And it's same principle. Don't hold this area, you're gonna be very hard to back up into. It starts with the end.
Constantly shoving in these waves here. No YawaR though. Bought themselves a good opportunity. Able to wars over 4 people here.
Well, I can start to guess where he's at right now.
Definitely guess. But the wave's getting shoved in the top too. They have to respond.
At least there's no more important there, so... Quincy
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
On is...
There's Aoi back to base.
Long Roche.
I just briefly had a mental glimpse of Roshan with...
That would be terrifying.
Roche.
Definitely.
I'll take that.
They're up though, so we can see. Man, we're going pretty late here. We gotta...
And it didn't happen. Yeah, but then he's definitely going through these cycles of recovery of the confidence, overconfidence, back down to clenched jaw. I gotta do better next time.
How wild would it have been if suddenly this was like, if they had won game number 2, right? And then they managed to take, like, oh man.
If they win game 2, I'd say they maybe this one.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, well, sorry, I have literally no good words for what happened over in the Radiant Triangle about 10 minutes. That's just... If you haven't won the draft this hard, there's no way...
I hear coming out from Quinn. Really hoping they can grab anyone. Bryle showing himself here. Lelis looking for the opening. Immediately though, the BKB comes out from Bryle. They turn it right back around again. Aoi getting into position. KheZu gets the roar up over onto Quinn on the back line. Followed up with a beautiful arrow here as they're just shredding through Lelis. But they have to be careful. Nice Sonic Wave though, pushing everybody back here. Coming out from the side of Bryle. And the Scotty damage, it hurts. It hurts so much, but they're just not able to do enough here to take him down. Bryle just gonna blink himself away. Was a whole lot of nothing, it felt.
It was, yeah. There is a problem with the Drow's positioning where she held most of Quincy away until it was clear that they didn't actually have enough damage to kill the Lina over on the side, so Drow had to switch positions, but then as it turns out that also allowed YawaR to come down that hill and take over. In the end, everybody gets to live.
How long is the real question? Snapping up the arcane rune. Roche is gonna respawn in about 8 seconds. Don't have the overgrowth this time. They're 40. Have the roar back up in 10 though. There is no meta, and that's also extremely scary for the side of Quincy. They could kite them for days. Scouting, sees that Roche is up. Go in there. Considering it though. Fading a bit. Pulling forward again, coming out from Bryle. He does have the BKB up if he wants to go for it. Light Striker Rate's gonna land over here from Quinn, but they follow up with the roar. It's beautiful to stop over on the back lines here, coming out from Lelis. Are they gonna be able to do this? HFN's trying to man fight, but he can't do it. There's just too much damage. He's gonna force stab himself away. The leap forward coming out from MoonMeander, and there's a power shot, but again, he has that BKB. SVG will fall over on the back lines though. MSS trying to find HFN. He's not gonna be able to. Bryle just holding everybody at bay over here, but eventually HFN will fall, as will Aoi, and he just blinks right forward over here into MSS. They have the Moonlight Shadow. They'll back off. They don't have that detection.
Once again, HFN just doesn't press his beacon. Too greedy, gets stomped again.
This opens up this Roche very nicely for the side of Quincy.
You have to play very good.
This Terrorblade actually picking up the Ag's blessing. Here? Handy.
Very useful. The other problem that is upcoming is that there's very soon, and at that point she can actually go toe-to-toe. Drow is also...
I mean, she's already going toe-to-toe with Drow, it seems. Lelis on the bottom lane trying to run away. He's not going to be able to, I don't think. I think there's enough depth. No, the Sunder. Thanks, YawaR.
Might have seen Brel around there. Hi.
It's just like a neck and neck game now. We've only got 1k net worth advantage. You know, a couple more buildings going over to the side of really anyone's game. It all depends on these. They can get some sort of a pick off on the side of Cr4zy. Exceptionally well for them, but on the flip side, the 5-man coming out now from the side of Quincy Crew, absolutely terrifying. Especially when you consider the fact that Terrorblade does have that Ags on him now.
And they don't have enough damage. Terrorblade being this big has to hit him, but that means that Bryle has to take care of all the other heroes of Quincy Crew basically on his own, because the rest of his team is all utility.
Problem.
Fire.
Literally playing with fire. Casual Nature's Grasp. Way. Smile. Looking at a courier here. Knife is just gonna cut the weight. Invasion going on here from... Good job of playing cat and mouse. They're just trying to buy some more time, trying to get some more farm over here on HFN. But like you said, he's gotta hit that BKB. Can't play this greedy. This is like when you see some of the... What was it? There was a South American player, actually, alone. It's like a baby, too. I think he was like... years old. Absolutely fantastic, but he was playing Storm Spirit and he refused to hit his BKB, and they lost because of it. Because he just got too greedy time after time after time. HFN is not a 16-year-old boy.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
EPing out. They don't want to be here anymore. They've made them join them.
Courier has been killed.
Right back over here. Their base.
At the very least, this is now better fight from the ground. A lot more damage for it, though of course not a lot of extra fight ability. Is that there is danger? Well, actually she switched out for it. Oh, that is good.
Little bit of a stampede here as Owie gets caught out. Takes some time, but eventually they'll find the kill.
This is really good news.
Surprised that there's no lifesteal on HFN. Yes. Tough, right? What do you pop out?
At this point, you ask KheZu.
Please buy a... Yeah, I was about to say, please buy me a Vlad's. Have a refresher for the Lord, though. The jump forward immediately getting over here onto Quinn, so he's just absolutely blown up. And now they're going to go right back in again. They follow up with that overgrowth. He has a second round here as he uses that. Immediately going to town over here on Lelis. Lelis will die, and there's it is. There's the fear. And so by YawaR, just a bit more time to run away. He's got a BKB and run his way out. What? Wow. Did Lena buy back, like, immediately?
Yes, she did. And not with BOTs on her either, though.
About the... That was a beautiful fight, though, and they were not expecting that refresher coming out from KheZu. Not at all.
I mean, this is how the fights are supposed to go for Cr4zy happily. Once again, Quincy Crew get at the high ground. damage, but at the same time, they feel like they have to go for the win at some point, right? Right? At some point, they feel like enough. Well, not quite yet.
Got that double damage room bottled for later over on Brile. Then wants this tower, one hit. Pick a little bit of a scouting arrow, trying to see if it's lurking. Now's your chance here, although it is tough, right? Because Terrorblade's back up. Doesn't have meta though, so this could be the best opportunity that you have. HFN going forward here, he's got so much damage, just sitting far back, and that shackle not quite lining up the way that they were hoping. They've got a Lotus on him too. They'll take down the tower. Getting in position here. Have the roar back up over here on KheZu. If they get that opportunity, they could make something happen, but they're respecting it. They're a little afraid here. Don't bite off more than they can chew. Overgrowth is back up as well, so all they have to do is kind of wait patiently, see if Quincy crew starts to tilt. If they start to make these mistakes, if they get out of position, this is Cr4zy's game to win. Question is, will they make that mistake?
Quincy crew have got to the by just being so unbelievable. Doubt that they're good. Cr4zy's going to have to.
Are really spread out though right now. They careful. Shackle doesn't quite land over. They're just hugging each other.
Take that.
Afraid to get picked off. They know if they get picked off, that could very much be game for them. And they don't have buyback. The heroes right now.
Worthy
I think that's why they're spread out in front. Crazy ones.
Oh, damn.
He's a right click.
He's got the, yeah, you look at this. He's got the double damage. Just got a haste rune on. Well, no. Trades out the bottle. Don't unpause.
The next label play.
Prowl hits for a
He's got the scream of pain fear. That's actually. Then of course, suction. Just hit your BKB, HFN. That's what you need to do. Hit your BKB. The rest of your team will follow you up. They will back you up. Just gotta not immediately pop. Again, I'm not a pro player, so, you know, don't listen to me. I'm not your mom. I just feel like it might be a good idea. What do I know?
Like my mom, though.
Young lady, don't make me send you to your room.
You know, I'm already in my room.
Yeah, they don't call me Mamacita.
I have only one room.
You have one room, right? Poor Kips has been in Finland for like, what, half a year now?
Yep, half a year.
Going home at some point. No one wants to go home in this game, though, unless they're going home winners, right? Yeah?
Yeah?
Take a moment and have some more monster energy here. Stay energized.
A very good idea.
What time is it where you're at right now, Kips?
5 in the morning.
Guys, Kips has been casting since 2 p.m. in the afternoon, where she is, so shout out to Kips for coming for the long haul, staying entertaining, giving us a lot of interesting insight. You're an MVP there. Beautiful sunfish you.
Honestly, I want to thank Cr4zy and Quincy crew for this show, because I was worried that this was bloodless EO and going to bed at 4 being like, yeah. Dota, and instead I'm here at 5 in the morning being like, yes, I want to still be here when my boyfriend wakes up to go to university.
God, yeah. Guess that was some Dota. No, you know, this is such. I'm so happy that we're getting this kind of game, because again, you know. Oh no, Quincy crew. Sag. This oh my god. Usually it's a power outage. Usually. Yeah, look at KheZu ready for some 6 a.m. Dota. Oh no.
If he's lucky, he's on CST, so 1 time zone Well, 1 hour less deep agent you are.
You are. Oh no. All right. What do they have any backup situations here for YawaR? Is he able to? Well, this is not like, again, too, like, if you're crazy, you don't want to win this way. You want to prove that you are the best. Like, this is the team that you want to take down. You want to show, like, hey, look at us. We are, you know, we've gotten so good over the past couple months that we have been able to take down these kings. And, oh, God, oh, no.
You want to do that in style, and they can do that as he's back. That was fast.
Okay, maybe it was just a hiccup? Maybe it was a hiccup. Maybe they have 2 lines, you know? It is, I don't know where he's playing from. I don't know if, he lives near, I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm glad he's back. I'm glad he's back. I'm glad we're still getting this game. I did not want to see just, you know, poor SVG or MSS trying to micro YawaR.
Oh, that would have been just tragic.
It would have been. It would have been sad.
Fingers crossed. There he is. Go,
Let's go, boys. Go, go, go.
Hit it.
I'm sure poor YawaR is probably stressing out of his brain there. Just. Right. Well. He's going. He's got the Witless Shaco, right?
I think it's Shaco, actually. It's a Passion Military.
I do know that. I just don't know the pronunciation. Chat eventually. All right, double damage and still here on Brile. Just about to go out though, so. Shoving in the lane. Hey, look at this. They're trying to bait with the Drow, having the Lincolns on one of the illusions. They don't fall for it though. They're too smart, these Quincy boys. They're actually invading here. It's a very scary play. I was showing herself rest of the Moonlight Shadow rather. The jump forward here from Brile. Pops the Lincolns. Poking a little bit at SVG. Brile taking a lot of damage. KheZu follows up and he gets a beautiful roar. They'll follow it through. But where's the damage? Brile just being held into place. He is gonna just get obliterated here as Owie. Oh my god. The damage coming out just instantly gets destroyed. KheZu has to TP away. They don't have any way to cancel it. And already HFN, he's just left. He's like, absolutely not. This was not the fight. I am out. Voice line. All right, Quincy.
Close there, though.
They're double damage. They're down here. Hey, YawaR. Hunting. Tossing out an arrow. Will land. No, won't land on Lelis. My bad, but look at this.
Behind.
If they catch. No, they know. They have the boar there. They have vision. The courier's already leaving. Tree line. Got out the double damager and looks like MSS probably. He's gonna try to save it for Quinn.
That in bottle. Powerful weapon. Fight, and the next fight is going to be about Roshan. It has just respawned, and the timing couldn't actually be worse.
Don't have the overgrowth. You don't have Brile up. This thing's just gonna go down way too fast. Pressure shard 2. You get the cheese, Aegis, everything. Very scary now. Or the side of crazy.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And the pressure over on Lelis. He's got that axe as well. That is a lot of damage reduction. Drow can be wailing on them quite a while. This can win them a fight.
That Radiant's top tower.
Now the BKB coming in here from KheZu, immediately jumping in. They need to blow up YawaR. They're gonna be able to do it in time though. Yes, they will. Down goes YawaR. They turn back around. Quinn on the back line. So they just go get the kill over onto Owie. SVG also to fall, and Lelis trying to run away. That unpath here, he'll be able to turn back around over onto MSS. He's trying so hard to stay alive, but he's not going to be able to. And Quinn here, he's just fighting through with, oh no, YawaR, he buys back. He's got the fear, he's going to force everybody to run away. Bryle now forced to try to run, but Lelis jumping forward here. Again, they do have the Lincolns. It's not going to be enough to save Bryle, though, I don't think. No, he's got the blink. He's still alive. HFN, though, being thrown up into the air. He needs someone to help him. There's going to be the BKB, but YawaR, he's dishing out so much damage. That Glimmer Cape saving his bacon. MoonMeanders, they all just retreat back. They do not have AoE for this, but they did buy back on YawaR. No more Aegis either.
No more Refresher either. That is pretty much all their goodies spent in one go, just to tease left.
Oh, MSS looking for the opening over onto MoonMeander. They do have the Force Staff, though. Look at this damage. It is just absolutely grotesque. There are creeps in their base, though. They are going to send Quinn back to go deal with it, as the rest of the team, they TP away.
This is once again not what Quincy had in mind when all of those Roshan goodies. I can't believe this. Surely it should have tipped over to one side or another by this point, but we are going straight for the final tier of neutral items, I believe. This rate.
The prize is mine.
Might as well wait for them at this.
Waiting for it. There is space for
Okay, there's the Satanic. I feel like HFN, he needed something for lifesteal because he can't stay toe-to-toe otherwise. Too difficult. Oh, Owie jumping forward with a beautiful overgrowth, but where's the rest of the team? They have to get over there much faster. Okay, the jump forward here coming out from KheZu manages to go, gets that YawaR, but then again, Owie just getting shredded over onto the back line. MSS has a nice shackle. They have the dust. They'll go right back in again, and it looks like they're going to try to back off. The leap forward, though, coming out from MoonMeander, trying to protect Bryle. Bryle looking for this opening here, gets a Sonic Wave off, but Lelis following up with a nice stop, and they have the Laguna Blade. Are they going to be able to take down Bryle? No, he's going to be able to go force himself away just a little bit further here. And no, but I don't know. No one's dying. They're still just fighting it out here. You've got the Drow Illusion just chipping away over here at Lelis. YawaR off to the side here. They go back in. They want to find this opening. They find low HFN. He gets jumped on immediately, followed up with the arrows, though. They buy them a little bit more time to follow up with the Lotus Orb. Lelis, did he go too far? Is he going to be able to stay alive? Okay, now they'll save him a little bit longer, but YawaR, man fighting over here with HFN. He goes to the center play over onto KheZu. KheZu trying to run away. They'll find the kill on MoonMeander. HFN, though, he's left behind. He does have those spider legs, though, but over on the side, Lelis finding him. BKB comes out from HFN. He's finally realized, I have to get out of here. And he pops it, finally. And all this is going down. You've got creeps. You've got so many range creeps wailing away on this tower. You're going to lose this tower. Although Quinn has TP'd back. Nope, down goes one. And there's a whole other fight down here as they do manage to find KheZu. They have buyback, though, on all of the heroes on Cr4zy. So it's not over yet, Kips.
Definitely, but shot calling for that fight seems to be confused. They desperately want to get Quinn over on the side so HFN actually makes his way over, but it's the same problem as before, where as soon as he takes the pressure off of YawaR, people around him start dying because he is the only one that can force YawaR to stay back.
Double damage side of that road.
I wonder if anyone's... I mean, MoonMeander would.
MoonMeander, yeah, he loves some runes. Loves him some runes. Now, we've got everything up for the Sonic Wave, which should be up very shortly anyways. Seconds. The armor. They've ways to deal. So watch out for Lelis, though. Scary. Divine Rapier, it's happening! I'm getting my Rapier game. Let's go! Let's go, boys. The jump forward immediately over here onto Bryle. They're gonna force staff and force shackle him up over to the tree. They might be able to get nobody's able to blink away. He's still absolutely fine. But while this is going on, they are putting damage onto these racks. They need to do something. There's a big wave headed over into their base back on the Dire. Have to be so careful here. All right. It is down. And look at this. They ping it out. They're like, we need to get back. Someone's got to go back. It looks like YawaR is going to be the one to head out. Do we go for a smoke here? Do we see Cr4zy taking advantage of this?
We definitely want to. And they have the full pressure double primal roar up on again. Once they get him back up, get his information back up as well, there's definitely a possibility. You're out. While they know they need more right-click damage.
Need to survive is the big. Look at this, Quincy. They know they cannot be caught with their pants down. They have to go back. They have to stay close. Because if one of them gets picked off, they don't have buyback on a lot of their heroes over on the. Look at them just positioned around their ancient.
Radiant.
This is my ancient. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
That is a grim story you're telling me.
It is. Outpost. Roll back again. Panic picked up now too for YawaR. God, look at his items.
He's running.
Stacked. He doesn't even have his boots. Like, he's got to put them in his backpack at this point. Hope the fight comes to him. Arrow? No.
Regeneration. Money to burn.
Might get caught out here. Bryle. No, okay, looks like MoonMeander is going to be the one who gets jumped on. So they won't be able to find that. Again, they use the buyback, though, coming out from Mirana immediately. Bryle trying to push them back, using that fear. As they'll use the Stampede to run away. Book of the Dead. All right, here we go. Tier 5 items, baby. Let's see them. Seer Stone.
That is absolute.
Stygian Desolator. That's pretty nice. What we got in this party, Pinata?
Are we
Pirate Hat?
Hello?
It is not a ballista. Correct.
I'll take that.
Feels bad. Do they, how many? They only have 2 of the tier 5 items, and it's not safe for them to go out on the side of Quincy. Really bad. Wow, look at this. They're going back. They go and grab a halberd for KheZu. There's an Apex. Oh my god. Hello.
Also,
there's some fantastic items for HFN.
The prize is mine.
Barely Quincy crew. Well,
they have to. They absolutely have to.
Ending up on SVG Quinn.
Items out though. They'll only have 2 on the side of Quincy crew. That multicast though. Roche is up. Roche is up. There's a bottle just left in the pit here. Arrow? Ooh, an arrow lands over here on Mr. SVG. Boy.
Could have paid off big for break at this point in the
Scary. Everybody, look at them. They're all saving up for this buyback. The only one that don't have buyback are YawaR, and they don't have buyback on the Mirana smoke. Use Bryle will blink into the pit. Start this off. Does have a Stygian Desolator. Pretty nice. KheZu waiting around the side here. Throws out the axe. They see with the power shot. Gotta get in there faster. They gotta make sure that they don't. Okay, the BKB coming out from Bryle. They use their own BKB. YawaR though over on the back lines. He's looking for this opening, and they immediately just blow up SVG. KheZu looking again for the roar, but look at this damage coming out from YawaR. KheZu's just taking too much, and they don't have the vision. They don't have. No, there it is. There's the Dragon Slave coming out as they do manage to take down KheZu. He's got the buyback.
Jesus, just casually left in the. Nobody's interested in that. Maybe SVG. Yeah, he's gonna go pick it up. Whatever.
He wants that. He wants a little snack. He's a big boy, that ogre.
Gets the book.
How stressed out these guys was. I'm stressed out just casting this, but imagine being these teams right now.
I mean, I've been there. Eat all your nails and your hair grows.
Look like an anime character if my hand.
Dire
Owie.
are scanning.
Fine. Way. They use a scan because I know that he was pushing it out using that Nature's Grasp, one of the out having a protector. Again, it definitely feels like Quinn back foot. We'll have buyback soon for you. Very important. But if he doesn't have the metamorphosis, another double damage run. Man, we've seen so many double damage runs.
Who turned up the heat?
No bottle left though.
On the point of.
I think Drow should probably just get that buff. Everyone's just searching for Owie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are.
Get him?
Oh!
They're gonna get him.
Oh, they found him. Did they? No, they don't find him in time.
Oh wow, that gem is on SVQ, but he's just away.
That's how he is. Link, he's got the vision too, keeping scouting, making sure that has eyes on everyone trying to follow him around. Just a thorn in their side. I think it's so funny. Just still looking. Haven't managed to get their hands on that rascally tree.
Book of the Dead on that. If they let him do this, they're excellent. Bit of a stalemate, actually.
The definite stalemate. We're hitting 66 minutes here. It's all about getting that initiation and finding the pick off, but they're just hugging each other so close. Necro book.
Hey, where'd I go?
Whatnot here. But who's gonna crack first? That's my question. I feel like Owie's just doing these like terrible mental torments here on everybody. Look, he's got himself a completed Ag Scepter now. And he still has buyback. Like, this game just gets more and more ridiculous. We're gonna have the whole map covered. Exactly where he is. Someone's gonna have to carry a well, actually, they don't have to carry a quelly. Have methods of cutting down these.
I have officially settled down in my chair.
Don't go to sleep on me, Kips. I need you. Oh, Bryle?
No.
Bryle?
Just save in the back.
Trying to bait. Look at him. Hey guys, look at me. I'm just a little Queen of Pain. No big deal. Okay, they managed to maybe find Owie, but the arrow comes in. Lelis is now separated so far back, they're forced to just run away. KheZu though on the back lines, looking for Quinn, trying to find this opening, but they go over into the back lines and they manage to go and get trapped in the side, and nobody dies again. Look at how many roars KheZu has now. Got a shard, we've got a refresher, he's got mangoes because he knows he's gonna need that mana to be able to go and get all of these off. What a life he's leading at 6 a.m. in the morning.
I hope he's
shout out to KheZu. I'm sure he.
The vision advantage is going to grow that much bigger.
The prize is mine.
You would hope that is going to whatever fight is coming, but I don't think either of these teams by now are willing to have a fight without their squad being.
I'd agree with that. I think you extra vision advantage, although they're getting plenty of a vision advantage now with the fact that Triad eyes in the forest. KB does get finished now for the Wind Ranger. A bit late, but again, you know, better late than never. Always just got eyes everywhere. Careful though, have a smoke. Yeah, look at this, throwing out the arrow, hoping maybe blah, blah, blah. Wow, that's words. I speak English. Okay, there it is. There's that Ags coming off from Drow. tossed out. Does manage to land on YawaR. That's the real one. Look at, oh my god, look at the damage. Look how fast Queen of Pain's hitting.
She just doesn't want to hit it. Look at that. The necro creeps just fighting each other, because if the heroes do it, they're gonna kill themselves.
Carefully, they're all the way out on my camera here because I don't want to miss a thing, but it's how fast they move. Especially the way that Brile blinks it. That follow-up from Lelis. And look at this, they don't even have YawaR. They couldn't make a play right now. YawaR's not there. Moonlight Shadow gets used. Hunt. Have wards over on the side. A jump forward here from KheZu. He's looking for the ward, manages to only land over here on SVG, but they'll go to pop the link and Sonic Wave comes out. The jump forward here coming up from Lux. He's just a little bit too late here as they just back off again. They know that, oh, YawaR though, he wants this. He's gonna go right in and there's gonna be HFN. Do they see him? He's turned back right. He's got the BKB. He's gotta run a little bit faster. They have so much damage over here and he does have the Sandvik. He needs to turn back around. Another roar coming out from KheZu. That's gonna be the second rather. They have the Fallen Sky. KheZu trying to run away. Still has the shard on him. Aoi trying to get into position is looking. He does have the overgrowth. The rest of the team, they're not here. They're not going to be able to support him. This is looking like a very dead KheZu as he does get slain.
Broadhead before?
Finally smash him. And such awkward positioning there.
Add another to the tally.
Oh, no.
Selfish.
I don't know why HFM was so forward either. But I guess perhaps they weren't expecting that YawaR would just come running in like, oh, it's go time. You know, I don't know. He has been waiting very patiently and it pays off because they finally managed to net themselves a kill. Got a refresher orb picked up now for YawaR too. He's gonna probably keep that in case he goes down so he has the meta up. What's up now?
Everyone has buyback now, except for poor Ed.
He's getting there. He'll get there eventually. A couple multicasts will do the trick. Brile needs to be careful though, because in comes Lelis. Now he blinks out, but Aoi? Vision just yet. I say yet. Definitely know he's there. He'll still have that blink though, so leave a little bit of a wild goose chase. Chase. Oh, no, but they find the stop. All right, they do finally manage to take down Aoi. Has the buyback, though.
Yeah. I think HFN at some point needs to bite the bullet by a rapier.
I agree with that. I think it's rapier. They're hoping that maybe they can get a free rapier off of YawaR, but that's looking very difficult.
And I
Vanish.
Hey? Oh, they know that Lena's there. Find the opening over to MSS. They've got the sheep stickler on Little Piggy Run. But you know what? In comes YawaR. They're going to try to make it over here to Garage, but they can't do it. He's got the BKB. He's too fast as they just run away. The BKB getting popped over here on KheZu as well. Looking for a roar, but they're just too afraid to engage upon each other.
buyback down from Aoi though. That's important. And Roshan is up. At this point, does it even matter?
I don't know. Nobody's dying anyway, Kips.
Scanning.
Obviously it does matter.
Get in that pit. All right, let me see. Show me what you got, Quinn. Creeping forward here. Still only has a Shadow Blade. That Roche just goes down so fast. They're trying to figure out who picks up what, who drops what, where does what go where. Just run away again. There's still a refresher in the pit. Couple arrows tossed out for some scouting. They do pick up the refresher shard. They don't want to leave that in the pit. That's disaster here. Yeah. Okay, Queen of Pain going for the Abyssal Blade. Brile's like, oh my god, guys.
Well, mirroring YawaR, who's one now, and Drow still has.
You have to keep going back and deal with these creeps too. Oh god.
Wow!
Finally going
Way
for
to
it.
that base. Can they get the pick off? Can they do fast enough? Huff. Trial. Low ground, waiting patiently. Quinn walking out. Here, they're looking to just finish this. They've had enough. That tower.
Can actually
Reveal themselves. Can they grab themselves? YawaR is the question. Okay, they used the wrong weapon. Again, there's the invisibility. They jump right back in again. The BKBs are coming out in mass. As he does disappear to the BKBs, it doesn't matter. They have the run. YawaR, he's down. He's got buyback. He can come right back up again, but that's going to be a rapier dropped over onto the deck as they jump in now. He's got to find himself to get himself a win. There's all the 4 steps in the world. Trying to push him back, trying to kite. Does have that Ag Scepter too. So back off. They get the kill on YawaR. They manage to force the buyback. Be the leap forward here coming out from MoonMeander. He's taking too much damage. He's going to be next to fall. They do have buyback on him as well.
story of how YawaR got his.
Dire's middle tower is
I
under
gotta go
attack.
forward.
Got creeps hitting their buildings though. They need to force back this buyback out of the Mirana, for sure.
If they don't, they're going to get forced into a corner where this life of YawaR is just off.
God.
That's scary. That gives Cr4zy another opportunity to organize some form of assassination. Still dies so fast, it is unbelievable. This man has all of the items in the world. He dies. Drow shreds him like a...
MoonMeander's very happy right now. He doesn't have to buy back. He can hold on to it for a date.
HFN's also getting closer to his level 30, which will increase FPS by a lot as he's getting extra.
A lot of us are reaching towards that level 30 now. Gotta go home though. They have to keep responding to these being pushed out. This top wave is never pushed out enough, it feels. The bottom lane. Get a good old shove.
You are looking good.
Bikes.
We are getting to the gold league as well. Like,
oh yes.
Looks like 14k. That's what? 3 items? It's about as much gold as YawaR is carrying a backpack. I'm exaggerating, but only a little bit.
Okay, he did get himself a moon finally. Waiting for people.
Now where do we go from here? Wait.
Well, Mirana's turning into a DPS soon. She's got the sheep stick, now she's got an MKB, so... That transit. Level 30 now on Queen of Pain, almost level 30 on the Drow Ranger.
I would really like to see try and force something. It's very hard, and I feel like they might be waiting for Aoi to get his up first, or at least be close enough by the time that they get punished for a possible death. No, they smoked. Okay. Guys. Rapier cute Drow.
He's gotta push out this wave, right? Oh, it's just gonna be the TV illusion again. Very safe. Exactly where they are now. Something. Very front and forward here. Tossing out the arrows. Don't quite land. All right, there's gonna be the jump though coming up from Lelis, so they follow immediately with Brown with that sonic wave. Lelis is dead. He's got buyback. He's gonna have to come back in here, I think, very, very fast. Look at this. They're just shredding YawaR now. There's the buyback coming out from Lelis. He's got the ultimate. He's got the Ags. He's gonna reduce some of that, but the Aegis does get reclaimed at this point. Is this gonna go 90 minutes now?
I'm not sure. I don't think they wait this long.
I feel like they play so scared though.
This is all down to HFN.
Bullseye, bullseye.
Double bullseye. They can wait out the metamorphosis here.
He does have a refresher shard that he picked up.
He did have a refresher before, but I'm not sure where he
He doesn't have it anymore. I thought he was gonna, yeah, huh. I guess he changed his mind.
Shadows take us.
That could come handy right about now.
That meta, yeah.
Sneak in the base the other way.
No Chronosphere this time, so hopefully I'm gonna be able to hit buildings. I'm sorry, that was snarky. That was snarky. My bad, guys.
Glyph is up.
Slowly. Armor, the jump in, coming out here, the jump forward again. They're gonna try to just blow up SVG. They don't quite have it, but there it is. He's down. And they blink out immediately again. They've got the greaves, the jump forward. They're coming up from low. He gets the stomp off, and they have the refresher though. They go, they can't get the save, but they can't. HFN is taking it. He's got a buyback now immediately. MoonMeander taking too much damage. Another roar comes out over here onto YawaR. They'll keep him alive a little bit longer though, but the arrows do connect. As immediately the follow-up here coming out from Ground Ranger with the Gust MSS. He's just absolutely obliterated. They do a buyback. Do they go back in though is the question. Do they have it? Can they land one of these arrows? Not quite.
2 minutes 30 for the team
prize
to get his
is
buyback
mine.
back.
Dyer's
If you
middle
don't do it in that
tower is
window,
under
you're
attack.
on the back foot. That is going to draw his buyback. Well, it's going to feel like.
Right.
Mega's
Ballista.
at this point.
I'm almost wondering if we're gonna see some cheeky sort of bait and switch where you've got almost everybody here on the bottom fighting, and then someone like maybe sneaks in and tries to just take that tower at this who has buyback.
Prowl would be ideal.
This is good.
Would, but very scary if they get wise to it. Okay, couple of arrows land, but they're so tanky. Oh, there's a little piggy. And the jump forward here coming out. Another roar gets used. Lelis, is he going to be all of a sudden like KheZu from YawaR? He's trying to keep him alive because he doesn't have the satanic. And he's fighting here with Brown. Brown's going to get blown up. Does have buyback. Cr4zy again. And there's going to be the Mirana as well as HFN. He needs help. He doesn't have anyone to keep him alive. He's dead. He doesn't have
Dyer's middle
buyback.
tower is under attack.
They have to do this now without HFN, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to. You're looking for the opening. The jump forward, though, again. They have the vision coming out from YawaR. They'll hold MSS into place. They'll buy a little bit more time. There's going to be that jump back here from Bryles. They're looking for the pickoff. They should be able to go. They take down SVG. No buyback on the Ogre, but he is a position 5. You're not too concerned about that. Gem on deck. YawaR looking for this opening. Already used that overgrowth.
The only thing that Cr4zy can do is keep threatening to end the game in order to make sure and go to
They have to keep them pinned in.
Yes, Brawl has to keep a forward position. He's the one who can end the entire base in a matter of if he gets the opportunity.
Dyer's bottom barracks are under attack.
Back.
Scary. YawaR just placing all force. Another arrow lands onto YawaR. There's no way you follow that up though right now. You don't have the damage. It's oh.
At this point, HFN is actually going to get.
I can't believe it either.
An easy shot.
Pike picked up. Now they need to keep HFN alive. Big number. Scotty picked up now for this. Lena. Pressure orb does get picked up again now on YawaR. Put up if necessary for a fight.
And the big condition doesn't have a buyback. YawaR has his. They can spend his life in order. You managed to get that.
Aegon's picked up now for KheZu.
Anything
Need
for
to
the
burst. They need the burst. Important. They have to make sure they're down. The Rapier's queued up here for HFN. It's reaching that point. It's been that point for a while. Let's be really honest.
He's had it for a while. Maybe that base attempt goes.
I know the positioning was very scary there. Oh god. All right, let's go. Next Roche. What are we on? Roche number 5, 6?
5.
5. right. Rapier picked up for Drow. All
There we
right.
are.
She knows. She's all in at this point.
YawaR's in the pit. Oh, he's making a 180.
KheZu, he's got the refresher orb. He's got 2 roars if necessary. They need some sort of like wraparound play or something. They need to take him by surprise. Either team, honestly, at this. But it definitely feels like Quincy Cr4zy still very scared. YawaR's a big, scary man, but
there is still one thing that.
plus side, don't Howie there, although he's Poke anymore. Brile jumping forward. They're coming around the side here. Do manage to magically find Owie. Owie is trying to stay alive longer, but he can't get the overgrowth off. As they'll chase after. Now there's going to be the buyback, though, coming out from Owie. And look at this. They just go right back around again. They realize that they've lost their chance of surprise. They didn't manage to force the buyback. There's Fallen Sky coming out again from Lelis. It's a great item for the centaur, but they don't have the ultimate. All right, they jump forward again. They find the kill immediately. Over to MSS. He's not going to be a problem. There's going to be the pushback at the Sonic Wave. KheZu looking for this opening, jumping forward, looking for the word. The overgrowth comes through as they do so much damage. Lelis forced to run away. SVG's going to be next ball, but Quinn, he's taking too much damage. He's not going to be alive. Brile's on a triple kill here as now YawaR, Fallen Sky coming forward. They force step forward. He defending, he can't stay alive. They managed to get the kill on him. They'll follow up. They'll get the kill on Brile. There's no buyback on either one of these cores. Look at them. They're terrifying. Quincy Cr4zy.
Didn't manage to get YawaR down before the BKBs went out. Lelis comes back.
Oh, it's another rapier on the ground. YawaR says, thank you very much for that. I'll be taking it.
Oh, no.
Refreshes. Hell with Roshan. Let's go get ourselves.
That's going to be rough because KheZu and Owie are going for him right now, and MoonMeander will go fast as well.
They gotta go faster. They gotta go so fast. He's got the Stygian Desolator though, Kips. Look at this. KheZu, he's going for the end. Takes the tower down. Can they do this fast enough? Look at this. They're shredding through the buildings. We've got a full-on base race here, and they do have the fortification. They're gonna have to go and fortify for themselves here, but they're not doing it. They have to go faster. They're not gonna be able to. It doesn't. Oh my God! Quincy Cr4zy.
Am I? Or did KheZu just not fort right there?
They didn't fort. Did they have it?